Because every single time I have to go in, and I have to also start from YouTube.
Well, when you come back from this trip, is that one thing really on your phone, so you're paying.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I know. There's a lot of one things I gotta fucking do. Oh my god, this thing is, it's the computer. It's gotta be because it's fucking just freezing on me. It's just fucking going so goddamn fucking slow. It's fucking ridiculous. I should just be done. I should just not. Okay. Are you ready to go out or no?
Yeah, I'm ready. I mean,
Okay.
I'm just
Can
making
you?
sure you're good.
I'm as good as I'm gonna be. I'm a fucking mess. I have no idea what I'm gonna say in 2 seconds. So.
Cool.
So I guess once you go out and shut that door, I'll switch over. 10 minutes late. Nobody fucking here. How do I do this? Hi everybody. Hi there. Can you hear me okay? Hopefully you can. Had little last minute computer problems where it just didn't want to work for me. So hopefully you can hear me. Usually I retest it. But thank you for joining me on a Wednesday instead of a Tuesday this week. Hopefully everybody that's in the United States had a nice 4th of July, a nice, relaxing, indulgent but not overindulgent holiday. So this week, you can hear me. Okay, cool, Nikita, good, I'm glad. Yeah, I don't know. I had some trouble with like the sound, which is something I've never had trouble before. It sounded really, really quiet. So hopefully you can hear me okay. Yeah, we'll just roll on with it. That's what we do every week here, right? So this week I let my authentic and individual light shine. I let my authentic and individual light shine. That's a nice one, isn't it? I let my authentic and individual light shine. Go ahead and think about that for just a moment, if this is the first time you've heard it. Intentions are always released on Sundays. I release them to Meditative Astrology Facebook page, to the YouTube page on the community tab that I've recently found out about, and Instagram, as well as meditativeastrology.com. So you can go to the website where that's a nice little hub for all things related to the meditative astrology world. Also weekly videos, so you can, on Saturdays we're releasing weekly videos that go into much greater detail about the astrology than what we're doing here. So trying to give you as many tools as you can to spend some time with this on your own before we meet here on Tuesdays or this week Wednesday. So lots of tools for you to kind of contemplate it yourself and think about it. I let my authentic and individual light shine. I let my authentic and individual light shine. So, aspects this week, Uranus aspects, okay? We have the Uranus and Venus square. That was exact on Sunday, but it's in effect all this week, and you might have been feeling it towards the end of last week. Again, like we've been talking about, Venus is in the sign of Leo, and she's going to be there for a while. This is one of those aspects. We talked about how Jupiter and Uranus are going to hit aspects with Venus 3 times through Venus's retrograde in the sign of Leo. So This is not the last time we're going to see the square between Uranus and Venus in the sign of Leo. So you're looking at Taurus and Leo. The square here between those two signs in your chart, they're going to be sticking around through the summer and into the fall. So first one was on Sunday, and then the second time this aspect will hit will be August 9th. That'll be when Venus is in its retrograde motion. So right now, Venus and Uranus are sitting in a square. Venus moves forward and separates from that square position, hits retrograde, and then starts to move back through the previous degrees in Leo. And it's going to hit that square again on August 9th. And then once Venus stations direct to move back in forward motion once again, she will hit that aspect one more time, September 29th. And in the video, I talked a little bit about how I feel like when we have these retrograde aspects that hit in threes, the first one, it kind of like, especially with Uranus, right? It like packs a punch and it can like kind of catch you off guard. That second time it comes back around through the retrograde is a bit of like a reworking, and then by the third time it comes back around, you've already felt that energy, you've already been working through it, you've been doing something about it, and you're more prepared and more ready for that energy when it comes around. So then we also have this week, I believe it's Thursday, check out the video to find out exactly for sure, Uranus sextiling Mercury. So Uranian aspects this week, okay? So Uranus, we talk about that rebellious, that inventive and spontaneous action. Uranus brings around that urge to push against something or push against boundaries. So then you have this square with Venus, and it's looking at how we can push against the grain or assert ourselves or assert something, and something that has to bring us like these desirable and harmonious outcomes. So it may be there's something Venusian something that you desire, something that you want to push towards, something that you feel will bring you pleasure, or something it is that you really, really, really want. Sign of Leo, fire sign, it brings in that passion. We've been talking a lot about authenticity. That brings in our intention here. So you have this planet of pushing us forward and pushing us past the limits and pushing us into an uncomfortable spot, so that way we can like just really grow into our own skin and grow into our own future and what it is we're moving towards, that desire, and it pushes you towards something that just really feels like it's going to fulfill you. So what is that thing that you've been wanting to bring forward, that thing you've been wanting to do, that thing you've been wanting to start, the thing you've been wanting to speak or start or initiate, finish, whatever that is that you've been thinking about? The pushes are here, and they're gonna continue to stick around. So this like rebellious and instantaneous, spontaneous, surprising action or surprising energy in Uranus coming into contact with Venus, the planet of love, desire, and beauty, and harmony, and all of those wonderful things, and then coming into contact. That one is in a square aspect, like we mentioned too. So that's one of those aspects, those scratchy aspects that makes you work. It makes you uncomfortable, makes you want to kind of move. Then Uranus comes into contact with Mercury, with our mind, with our thoughts, with our perception, with the planet that gives us the ability to put things together and to rework things. You see how this could be very like momentum pushing. It's not pushing like in the Mars type of way that like just makes you take that action, but it's pushing in a way of like this really like deep burning desire and this thing that is just really within you that that you really just feel like you need to bring out and need to bring forward. So this week I let my authentic and individual light shine. What I want you to focus on during our meditation today is I want you to focus on that thing that you want to bring forward. mentioned that and kind of hinted at that a couple times lately of like, you know, that thing that you want or that thing you want to bring forward, or, you know, your desires, your deep inner desires. You know, we went through earlier this year a like period of transformation and bringing up like really, really deep things and like healing and reworking traumas and things like that, like really, really heavy stuff. Now we're in like this, it feels like we're in just this action mode. So whatever that thing is that feel like you've been pushed towards or pulled towards, I know you know what it is, and I know there's something that comes to your mind. So that is what I want you to focus on for our meditation today. And focus on our attention, of course. My authentic and individual light shines. Sorry, I lost my wording. I let my authentic and individual light shine. So, with that, we will start our meditation. Have our intentional candle here. Again, using one of these white sage candles that I've ordered off Etsy. These candles are really, really awesome. They burn really nicely, really clean, not a lot of smoke, not a lot of debris left at the end. There's not a lot of waste left at the end of the candle, and they have essential oils in them. These ones have sage oil in them. I also bought some rose oil and lavender ones. So I just really, really love these candles. So the Stone Sanctuary shop on Etsy. They were super affordable, and yeah, I just want to give this, I have no idea who this lady is or anything, but I just want to give this shop a little shout out because these candles are absolutely awesome. So the Stone Sanctuary shop on Etsy. Really, really, really great. So they burn a long time too. So let's light our intentional candle. And I want you to feel that intention within you. I let my authentic and individual light shine. As you look at the flame of the candle, as you see it growing, as you see it stabilizing, I want you to think about that one thing that you are bringing forward. I want you to think about that desire and that urge that you've been feeling. Focusing intently on your desires. Focusing intently on your dreams. Focusing intently on your wishes. As you move air in and out of your lungs and in and out of your body, you feel a contentment start to wash over you. Still focusing on your desire. Venus in the sign of Leo, in the sign of the lion, in the sign of the sun, in a place where she wants to be authentic and individual and unapologetic. Let your light shine forward. Let your heart shine forward. You've held back for long enough. Breathing life into your intention, breathing life into your desires. Uranus in the sign of Taurus. Stable, spontaneous thoughts, movements, actions. Sitting in the sign of the Bull with Jupiter, the great benefic, the bringer of abundance and prosperity. Where do you need to step out of your comfort zone? Where do you need to step past the norm, step past the boundaries to bring forward the prosperity and abundance that you deserve and, quite frankly, you are going to claim and you are going to go after? You to take your desire, and I want you to hold it within your hands. Hold the energy of what you want to bring forth. Bringing this intention from your hands towards your chest. Bring your hands, place them right on your chest, pushing that desire into your heart space, into the space that is the bridge between the lower and upper chakras, your lower body and your higher body, the physical and the non-physical. Feel that energy within your being. Feel it filling you up, igniting a fiery energy within your body, and then the energy starts to grow and grow until you see this beautiful light start to expand out of your chest, out of your heart space. I let my authentic and individual light shine. Let that light shine forward. Let your desires shine forward. Let your ambition in your mind shine forward. Your light and energy continues to expand from your chest, and the light continues to grow. Expands over the world and over the universe. There are literally no limits to what you can achieve. The only limits are the ones we put on ourselves. Today we are awakening and stoking a fire that may have been dim but has never totally went out within you. You notice that your light is just as bright as the sun. You notice the amount of energy that you have within you is infinite. And you notice that you can achieve all that you wish to achieve. I let my authentic and individual light shine. I encourage you to say it with me now. I let my authentic and individual light shine. Once more. I let my authentic and individual light shine. Bring our hands together, bringing them to our heart space. Bring them to that place where the light shines forth from within you. And bowing your head, to the divine light that is within you and within each and every one of us. Take a moment to visualize the desire that you are bringing forth. Visualize your true, authentic, individual self. Being you and fully you within your own expression. Being so totally you in only a way that you can picture and you can visualize. Stand tall, stand proud, and let your light shine forward as it does in the sign of Leo. Let yourself push back a little bit if you need to, within reason, and while not stepping on anyone else's toes. Sit with that thing that you're bringing forward. Sit with your own personalized intention. I let my authentic and individual light shine. Add something to the end of it. I let my authentic and individual light shine through, fill in the blanks. Stay in this space. Stay in the love. Stay in the light. Stay true to yourself. Stay authentic. Stay in this space for as long as you feel. As I quietly slip out of this meditation, I encourage you to stay in your own light. Stay within your own desires, for as long or as little as you see fit. My authentic and individual light shines. Your authentic and individual light shines. And it shines so beautifully.